Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show Saturday Night Main Event Recap. We reviewed John Cena's final match, as well as we did predict the outcome earlier, and it's kind of heads on just about on everything. We get to the latest. We celebrate the career of the retirement of John Cena, nearly 25 years, 17-time world champion, retires with a bang. And we get the Pro Wrestling Show started right here, right now. John Cena retirement. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition, a special edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kid Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Celebrate the career of John Cena, who just retired a couple of minutes ago. Done from in-ring competitor. Now he transitions over to an ambassador. John Cena, they transition over a little bit later on. We'll talk about this. Why did Triple H got booed heavily? So they know he had something to do with it, but it's tough to call that, but we'll get to it. Like we said, kick things off here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Not waste your time, nobody else's time neither. Let's go ahead and get this done. All right. We kick things off here on the John Cena, on the Saturday Night Main Event, John Cena's last match. We kick things off. We want to show you Gunther before we premiere. I think Gunther was the one that walked in. Gunther walked in, confident as ever. You see right here the ring general getting himself prepared because he was the tournament winner. And Gunther advances on. Gunther did what he needed to do. And you can tell right here, Gunther walking with a purpose. He knew that he wanted to retire John Cena. And one thing about Gunther, he's going to have his chance in his moment to see if he can do so. But we'll get that in a minute. I had predicted earlier that it needed to be a strong finish, a strong opening. And it did. We had the WWE champion Cody Rhodes going against the NXT champion Oba Femi in a champion versus champion match. Well, champion versus champion match, it was Cody Rhodes and Oba Femi showcasing their skills in the ring for the first time ever. Cody Rhodes and Oba Femi giving the fans what they want. Showing Oba Femi right marching to the ring. We'll show Oba marching to the ring like he normally does on NXT, and Oba Femi does on Tuesday nights, representing NXT. In doing so, as he did, and but we saw the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes coming out there as well. Cody appearing to give his I think that was Oba Femi, I think, yeah. Well, we go to this right here. Drew McIntyre, we thought he said a toxic work environment, the hypocrite he is. McIntyre came out of nowhere like I had predicted and attacked Cody Rhodes. In this match, no contest, because I was telling you early on the Pro Wrestling Show on the Predict the Outcome special, how in the hell on Cody Rhodes and Oba Femi, who's going to take a pinfall loss when they're both champions? There's going to have to be a draw. And I said that Drew McIntyre will be trying to intervene and get involved, and that's what happened. Drew did try to intervene and get involved. Even Oba Femi, the NXT champion, took offense to Drew McIntyre's chaos and told Drew that, hey, stay out of my match. And Oba Femi took it to Drew and leaving Drew out the ring. And Oba Femi and Cody Rhodes standing united, the WWE champion and the NXT champion, standing tall, united, taking away Drew McIntyre. Oba Femi raising the hand of Cody Rhodes. Like we said, it was a hustle, lore, and respect right there in the keyword RESPCT. What that means to me, something like the saying by the late great Aretha Franklin. And it was that respect. Cody Rhodes holding the hand of Oba Femi. Neither man won their match, but it was a lot of respect right there. by both men. So Cody Rhodes and Open Fenby with their match tonight. Also, too, we get to this right here. Another match that everybody was talking about. Solo Roca taking on Bailey. 1-on-1. Solo Roca versus Bailey. It's like the past versus the it's kind of like the future versus now. And now I mean Bailey and Solo Roca could be the future. I told you this match happened a couple of weeks ago when Bailey came to SmackDown and told Nick Aldis she was looking for some competition. She was asking Nick Aldis can give us some competition. Well, Nick Aldis said Solo Roca is your competition, and what's the competition tonight? Solo Roca and Bailey changed matches. They're kind of similar when you think about it in styles, but at the end, it was none other than Solo Roca getting the victory over Bailey. Solo Roca upsetting Bailey, and did so, and Bailey was kind of like surprised and shocked. I guess they're gonna be bringing Bailey a new gimmick, a new something that's different. But Solo Roca got a hand raised by the hand of Zarya defeating Bailey. Another hustle, loyal, respect moment as Solo Roca joined Bailey in live Valkyria to pay tribute and pay homage to John Cena. John Cena paying homage. I want to show you that right quick. If we can. Right here. All four women paying homage to John Cena for his contributions to wrestling. John Cena paying the way for all of them to get. I know Bailey was a fan of John Cena and they appear. So we kind of see now how that went down for them. Well, it was a lot of shenanigans throughout the whole entire match. But before we get that, I want to talk about this right here. A lot of Hall of Famers, including longtime host of Saturday Night Main Event, Jesse the Body Ventura, made a rare cameo appearance. He talked about John Cena winning his 17th World Championships, but an old-fashioned Jesse Ventura style, saying that Cena had to lose those championships 17 times to become a 17-time winner. So Jesse added his stamp of approval on that as well, including more people like Shawn Michaels was in attendance. Um, Mark Henry, Kevin Owens, name it, Kurt Angle, the man Cena's first WWE opponent, who called out the ruthless aggression here in nearly almost 23 years, 20, yeah, 20, 2002, 20, almost 25 years. Good God. Right. But E Torres, Trish Stratus, all the legendary Hall of Famers and WWE legends all attended to watch here have his last match. Even the big guns came out there. Even the legendary Undertaker made a cameo appearance. The Undertaker taking time out his busy schedule to pay homage to John Cena. The Undertaker writing this lengthy message right here that the Undertaker showed to about he tweeted out. Now the Undertaker using Twitter even more, social media even more. The Undertaker wrote, and I quote, "There were nice job. Those were the words I said to you 23 years ago when you debuted. Now on the day of your final match, I say once again, nice job. Hustle, Lord, respect is more than a catchphrase. For 23 years, you live by those words. Passion for our business and dedication to our fan base is unmatched. To have shared the reign with you and have been a part of your journey has been an honor. As your in-ring career winds down, be proud of the body of work and the memories you create. Enjoy the last ride tonight, my friend. One final time. That was from the legendary Undertaker who gave John Cena his flowers. John Cena, who can remember this in 2002, right here. John Cena earning the Undertaker's respect when the Undertaker was the world champion, and now John Cena proudly can lift his head up and his shoulders up, knowing that he retired just like what the Undertaker did, retired on top and never look back. Well, speaking of that, retired on top. We know there was a tag team match. We know AJ Styles saying that he's gonna have his last match in 2026. AJ same like Cena's gonna wind it down as well. AJ Styles teamed up with Dragon Lee to take on the team of Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Javon Evans and Leon Slater, the two uprising stars from both NXT and TNA, uh, getting this golden opportunity to showcase their skills and their abilities inside the ring. Now Javon Evans and Leon Slate doing. So, like we said, we see Javon Evans and Leon Slate. They were good with their ground game, but Leon Slate right here. Look forward to seeing Javon Evans and this man right here. Both young men, Javon Evans and Leon Slate, tear up down the future, becoming perhaps future Intercontinentals, USR World Champions down the road, NXT champions. But they showed good athleticism, aerial assault, but at the end, um, there wasn't no match. Ja- Leon took a Styles clash, and Leon took the Styles clash and lost to AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. AJ originally wanted to do the flying forearm, but he botched it. AJ Styles managed to make it up by doing the Styles clash on Leon Slate. It's like a generation pass, like the first TNA, first X Division champion to the current X Division champion. How that went down. AJ Styles retains his goal along with Dragon Lee, the World Tag Team goal. But before John Cena was going to have his last match, The Miz crashed the party once again. The Miz felt like he was supposed to be John Cena's opponent. The Miz got interrupted by none other than Joe Henry and R Truth. R Truth and Joe Henry, I'll show you that right quick, came out there to put an end to Miz's insanity because Miz was just crazy. And they both took Miz out, even did the five knuckle shuffle, what they call a 10 knuckle shuffle on Miz. Miz did not see it coming. Miz felt something different about it. I can tell you that right now. And Joe Henry getting the endorsement from R Truth. They might do a tag team with him down the road. You never know. But you see that the Miz didn't get his match with John Cena. He can always go back in memories of watching his matches with John Cena with WrestleMania a couple of years ago. But like we said, we saw how that went down as well. Well, like we said, even the great one, The Rock, made a appearance. The Rock made an appearance on his camera phone, gave John Cena his flowers and told John Cena that he deserved it and gave thanks to John Cena's family. So The Rock been on high alert. He's still wrestling. He's not wrestling like he used to, but Rock's trying to focus on winning that Golden Globe with Smash Machine, which I'm going to watch soon. But John Cena, getting the respect from the Rock. Now you know it was time. The time is now, as you see right here, this door right here with John Cena. John Cena, as you see right here, the door with John Cena's locker room. John Cena taking on Gunther. And what an emotional match it was. This is John Cena's last match. John Cena's last match. And John Cena looking to touch the ropes for the final time. And like we said, what a full circle moment it is. John Cena taking on Gunther, the ring general, one on one for the last time. John Cena's last WWE match against Gunther. Like we said, Gunther earned this opportunity to win a tournament, a single man elimination tournament to determine who's going to be John Cena's opponent. And we told you that Gunther went and defeated um, LA Knight to get the victory and stuff like that. Gunther did what he needed to do to get his opportunity. But like we said, we showed Gunther the ring general, looking poised, looking confident, in his appearance, and Gunther did do so tonight. Gunther, show you that what Gunther was doing and stuff. Gunther was trying to afflict emotion and stuff like that, and that's what Gunther did, coming out there looking like he wasn't in care. He knew he needed to terminate and try to end the career of John Cena. He said on Raw this week to make him tap out. Gunther tried to do so until John Cena came out there. John Cena getting a standing ovation. John Cena even wanted to do what the cameraman was doing, and John Cena did. And John Cena showed what he was made of. John Cena coming out there, you know, coming out for the final time and stuff. John Cena gave his all in the ring. Even did super AAs. Even did the STFU. He did it all in the middle of that ring. John Cena gave his all. You can tell John Cena wanted to go out swinging. John Cena did did try to go out swinging, as he did. Uh, It just wasn't enough for Cena. It was just way too much pressure. Gunther even applied the sleep hold about 3 times until he got to the final time and made right here. This is the final moment right here throughout the whole time match. You see Cena getting Gunther up until John Cena smiled and he was at peace. And we can show you right here. John Cena put his hand up. I think John Cena just should have had passed out, knowing that he couldn't go no more. But John Cena tapped out, giving up to Gunther. Gunther retired John Cena, defeating John Cena, and now has officially retired John Cena from in-ring competition. Gunther is the man that's been on a move lately, and Gunther has done it. And Gunther has done it. Like I said, we never that Gunther won. Won by controversy. A lot of the fans were booing Gunther, saying it was BS that Gunther won, and the fans was in disbelief. But Gunther won the tournament to defeat John Cena. John Cena goes on top as one of the all-time greats. He did so right here. Um, John Cena realizing that hey, he done all he can do. His WWE career is over. He passed the torch to Gunther, giving Gunther the rub, and Gunther now finally can say he defeated both Goldberg and John Cena on Saturday night's main event in 1 year span. Did it Goldberg 6 months, and now 6 months later he did it to John Cena. So John Cena leaves out as a champion for the people. Even John Cena getting respect from two current world champions, Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, holding their respective world championships, getting the respect that he needs and stuff like that. So we see that John Cena has done it, and he's officially retired. And what a moment, John Cena. Now, now we had to wait and see if Cena's going to be a part of the WWE Hall of Fame. That's the next question that everybody wants to know. John Cena taking his bow and his grace, what a respectful level for John Cena doing so. Thank John Cena here on Pro Wrestling. Like you said, we had the Cena special. We had the John. We had so many specials. We had the Cena special about his legendary career. Look, you can go back in the archives and watch it. But like you said, John Cena getting his flowers from the whole WWE roster and personnel. Um, Final, well deserved run John Cena does, and he'll be back in WWE, but just as an ambassador, he's done as a in-ring competitor. And plus, John Cena realizing right here, a lot of more controversy. John Cena again, he's showing footage of Vince McMahon. What Vince had done for John Cena, pushing him to the levels that he got pushed. As well as the man who pushed John Cena in his final run until people start booing Triple H. Triple H see the massive boos, don't know what's going on with that, but I think the fan base wasn't happy about Triple H doing so. But it's all said and done. John Cena has done it. John Cena is officially retired. He lost to Gunther in a hard fought battle. But John Cena leaves here as a champion. So we want to leave you with the greatest of all time, John Cena. Get acknowledged by WWE Champion Cody Rhodes and the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk on his final farewell as an in-ring competitor here in the WWE. Well, thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. Presents the Saturday Night Main Event recap for John Cena's last match. I've been your host, Kendrick Dixon. So long. We'll see you Monday for the Raw Report and the fallout from this Saturday Night Main Event. We'll see you then.